But we started noticing the phones and then coins, like platinum silver coins, like the real expensive ones were showing up missing. And that thing felt like a ton of bricks. I'm like, I don't care how much ice you have in this thing. There's no way it's this heavy. So once he came back in, we had him, open it up. He's like, it's just water and ice. You look in there, you could see the containers with the coins in it. So he's admitted to stealing phones. We actually caught him red-handed with these coins on his person.
This analysis sets the play-by-play aside and examines only the law beneath the encounter. 3 doctrines control it: the private search rule, the Miranda warning, and the grading of theft under Texas law.
Started noticing around that time down in Willowbrook, down by Houston, hey, we're getting a lot of theft of just cell phones from that one trailer. Like, I don't have any other theft issues, but just that one trailer. So me and a partner down south have been working together, got going back and forth.
Down south? What do you mean down south?
Houston. So so this guy loads a trailer that goes to Houston, right? These 2 other guys that are in that trailer with him, he won't snitch on them. But we started noticing the phones and then coins, like platinum silver coins, like the real expensive ones were showing up missing. They were being scanned that they left here, but they were never, or they would get to Houston, they would open the trailer, they're unloading the trailer, the boxes are all empty. So they were stealing them out of the packages here, leaving the empty packages in there, and then, finding ways to conceal and get it out the door. So today I decided to bring him in without, we didn't have to bring up cameras or anything like that. A little bit of questioning with me and my partner, and he confessed that, I've stolen phones. Doesn't have any on him right now. Well, when him and his union store stepped outside to speak, because they're allowed to do that, he had his water jug sitting there, and there's a tumbler. So me and my partner went to go pick it up, and that thing felt like a ton of bricks. I'm like, I don't care how much ice you have in this thing. There's no way it's this heavy. So once he came back in, we had him, open it up. He's like, it's just water and ice. You look in there, you could see the containers with the coins in it. So he's admitted to stealing phones. We actually caught him red-handed with these coins on his person.
Okay, but did you see him? Did he admit to taking those coins?
Yep.
Okay, and when? And do you have a witness?
Yeah. My partner's in there when we questioned him. His union steward was in there when we questioned him. They're all still in the office.
Okay, yeah,
now.
but we have to have a little.
Right.
We have to have actually somebody see him take them and put them in the. There's got to be something connecting him to those coins.
There's no video.
At the moment, no. He admitted to stealing. He said,
and that's cool.
Right.
That's all. That's everything that we can
I know what
add.
you need. Right.
But to take him to jail, we have to have.
Right.
We have to.
Credible witness. He's
right.
It's reliable witness.
Right.
I'm saying. So as of now, we could probably put charges on, but we can't. Bring him to jail with us.
And we can gather as much information as we can, but we're going to have to Mirandize him.
Right.
First of all, and then he can tell us to.
Right.
So.
Right. I'm here to follow whatever instruction and direction you give me.
Okay.
So if you can only file charges is fine. Obviously I'm going to, deactivate his badge, get him off
we
property.
probably should have got some burgers doing a witness statement on what. Okay.
I'll have to type mine up and I can,
What are you guys going to be doing are you guys terminating him?
Oh, yeah.
And you want to pursue charges?
Yes.
Okay. So right now we have the only thing we have is his admittance of stealing phones. And then we have this. So
right.
And we need the quantity, the value of that. And then, his admittance to what he was stolen. And then a CID will investigate it all. Yeah. Yep.
Anything you need. And we use this timestamp app and everything, so it's on now, right? It's not like, I gotta guess what. No, there you go.
Does he know your
flaw without getting him angry and then he goes and does something stupid?
Ed, how are you?
Orlando. Yes. Nice to meet you.
Okay. These are my friends.
Okay. So, gentleman's still in there.
He's in there.
So in there?
Did you get a count of coins?
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll just let you.
Yeah. Good night, y'all, sir. How you doing, ma'am?
Hello.
Good, man. I'm out. Subject you to a video that for quick. Good. All right. Before I ask you any questions, tell you anything, I'm gonna have to read you your rights, okay? All right. All right. Is your Miranda warning? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used. Did you take these coins?
I did.
You did. Okay. You took them out of a package. Well, how did you take them?
Yeah.
Where you get the coins from?
Yeah. I did.
You took them out of a package or something? Or you got shipped? Okay. All right. Okay. Did you know the value of these items before you took it? Oh. Did you take anything else on this property? No? You take nothing else? Okay.
Hold on. Do you need to call your wife?
Yeah.
Okay. Can he call his wife?
At this point, no.
No, he can't call his wife.
Not right this minute. We're still investigating.
I'm sorry. I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry.
no, we're not. Okay, just a few questions. When you took the coins, you put them in this bottle here? Okay. And when did you take those? When did you actually remove them from packaging and put them in the bottle?
This one.
This morning? About what time? Where were you at when you took them? Where were you at on the property?
What you mean?
Well, did they truck or were they on the line?
Yeah, in the truck.
In the truck?
So they came out of the back of a truck?
Yeah.
Okay. And where was the truck parked?
Door 101.
Door 101? Okay. And you don't know how many you took? You don't know the value? You haven't taken anything else from this property ever at any point? You've never taken cell phones? You never
I have.
Okay, so when did, not today?
Not today.
Okay, but over the course of how much time did you take?
I don't know.
You don't know, how long have you worked here?
Couple of months.
Couple months?
I haven't even been there that long.
You haven't been here that long. Do you have a general idea how many phones you've taken? Okay, do you know what type of phones you've taken? Not, you don't know what kind of phones you took? But you took some phones, you just,
Yeah,
okay,
I don't.
okay. Have you written out a witness statement to them, telling them what you did or no?
No.
Are you willing to?
So what?
Are you willing to write out a statement?
I mean, what's that gonna do? No, I'm asking.
I mean, it's a statement. It's just you being truthful. That's all it is.
I already
Okay,
did.
Yeah,
okay,
put it
that's
on.
fine. I was just asking. Sometimes they have you write out a witness statement. So that's what I was asking, is if they had you write
I
it.
didn't write nothing. I just signed it.
Okay.
What was that?
Begin with the search. The Fourth Amendment restrains the government, not private employers. When a private party opens a container and inspects its contents, no government search has occurred. The Supreme Court established this in Burdeau versus McDowell, decided 1921. It refined the rule in United States versus Jacobsen, decided 1984. Once a private actor has already frustrated an owner's privacy, officers may view the same contents without a warrant. Their re-examination may not exceed the scope of that original private search, but within it, no judicial authorization is required. That single principle removes most Fourth Amendment exposure from a case like this. Turn now to the confession. Miranda versus Arizona, decided 1966, requires warnings before custodial interrogation. Two conditions must coexist: custody and interrogation. Custody is not defined by handcuffs alone. Under Berkemer versus McCarty, 1984, the test asks whether a reasonable person would feel free to end the encounter and leave. A workplace interview, seated and with a representative present, is arguably non-custodial. By delivering the warning regardless, an officer extinguishes that argument before it can ever be raised. A valid waiver must also be voluntary. Schneckloth versus Bustamonte, 1973, measures voluntariness by the totality of the circumstances. Absent threats, promises, or coercion, statements that follow a clear warning are generally admissible. Even so, a confession rarely stands on its own. Under the corpus delicti principle, an admission must be corroborated by independent proof that a crime occurred.
Resignation.
Okay, that's all you wrote?
Yeah,
Okay,
this is his union steward. Per their contract, he has the right to refuse to write a statement.
okay. And you,
I'm not saying anything. I'm just sitting here. No,
Okay.
I'm just I'm a union steward. I'm basically am here to protect him and his
Okay.
rights.
right,
And as his right, he can either
right.
say the right one
exactly,
or
and
not.
that's why I asked.
Yeah, no.
Because I know that sometimes they do write out witnesses, so
Some do.
that's why I was asking.
Some do.
And I don't know if they're for you, because you work for the union, correct?
Well, he works for UPS, but since he's works for UPS, he's a union employee.
I see,
So
okay,
anytime there's any kind of this kind of discussion or
right.
discipline or anything
Exactly,
else,
okay.
we're present for their
Okay.
sake.
Okay,
The charge itself is governed by Texas Penal Code Section 31.03. Theft is graded by value, rising from a Class C misdemeanor to felony tiers above $2,500. Section 31.09 then permits aggregation. Separate thefts that form one continuing scheme may be charged as a single offense valued in total. This is why an extended pattern, rather than any single act, can fix the felony grade. One frequent misconception deserves correction. NLRB versus J. Weingarten, 1975, grants a union employee representation during an employer's investigatory interview. That right is not the right to counsel guaranteed by Miranda. A union steward protects employment interests, only an attorney protects criminal defense interests. The two protections run on entirely separate tracks.
You have your ID on you, sir? License?
And I stay quiet until you talk to me. I've learned.
no, I just, you want to make sure that we get all the questions that,
I know.
The address on here, correct?
and we'll just need, we'll have to get pictures. Just hang up the phone.
like that.
It's bad. The,
Yeah, we gotta get pictures of all this too before we leave. And then you guys have witness statements. You and your other,
Yeah.
because we did. So, and then of return of property, because you're gonna do one of your sheets on the property and it being returned to you.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get pictures of that real quick.
Okay. Let's get it.
If I could get pictures of it over here.
You want to about it?
I can take everything else. Y'all can equip everything else for me.
Well, hold on. Can she come by here?
Yes.
That's what I was trying to see. I think she said she was on her way.
Way here.
Well, I mean, the keys are. I'm not going to be responsible for them, but they might be able to responsible for them. But I can't. 'Cause I don't want to be responsible for your stuff.
No, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll let
I'll
him make that decision if he wants to do. Sure, yeah. He gets it all.
So I had to hang up the phone. I was trying to see if she was saying she was on her way.
Yeah, property form.
Yes, that was returned because we'll need a
Yes.
copy of that. And this is all the property you have? Okay.
Do you want
Yeah,
his badge?
Yes. And I guess once you get to a stopping point at some point, just reply to the text with your email address, and then
If I can get it off.
that'll save us a lot of time in the future.
No, I'm not gonna take your laying your manager. You laying your bro. What's your manager? I'm gonna leave my stuff in here for now. I'm with my bag. I'm not gonna talk to you anyways.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Available today.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it unlocked? I'll turn it on. Yep. Get this. Don't want somebody to follow.
So, I'll be with you.
Yeah, we need some.
Oh shit. That. Oh shit. Hold on.
All right. There you go.
If you have the other two that have their information, we'll take that too, and we'll have that.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Do you want to pick it up, or do you want me to email it to you?
What, that information?
Yep.
You can just
Email.
you can
You
email
all
it
over.
to me.
Yeah.
Because we'll have to come back out and pick up the. Okay. Let me have him put on the air, okay? Put the air on for him, because it's kind of hot. Don't hit that brake.
On the law, the responding officer earns a B+. He warned before questioning and pursued corroboration rather than resting on a confession alone. The subject earns a D+, measured strictly by legal decision-making. He waived both silence and counsel, expanding the charge and its grade in the process. The department earns a B+ for a clean, constitutionally sound investigation. The lessons here are compact. First, a lawful private search can deliver evidence the government could never gather directly. Second, the right to remain silent is the single most valuable protection a suspect holds. Third, in Texas, value and aggregation, not the count of incidents, decide a theft charge's severity. Fourth, workplace representation and constitutional counsel are never interchangeable. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.